quiet under here? I can. Nice. There are no ships to come and look for me. If Garance had been there, I could have hitchhiked. Yes, the conversations that I missed aren't like super important, but still, I feel really bad. There's another nomad encampment here. This must be when they spend several days rummaging through the ruins. I wonder how my life might have turned out if I never left Space City. I might have also become a nomad myself. Traveling, getting to know the planet and its living conditions. It would have been a tough life, but I don't think I would have minded, really. Thank you. Roll now. Hacking. there a reason you want me to look up here? There is a reason to look up here. And not enough of the purple ones, of course. Wow, where does that lead to? Before I do, though... don't know what this symbol means. Like, I thought at first glance it was, you used, the pulley thing, but... see the robot that's there. Here. That's kind of the end of that. Maybe it's a device I don't have yet, and maybe that's why I'm not getting anywhere with it? Like, is it something that I'm going to learn later? It's the only thing I can think of, because we can't seem to interact with them. Like, I'm gonna guess it's something with the vehicle that we can turn. We just don't have the knowledge. I have strong legs, but I'm not jumping down there. A one-way ticket to the heart of Sigalo. I'm gonna guess it's something coming up. I have to believe that, or else I'm just being really stupid. And then again, I'm really sorry because you're watching me be really stupid. Back to that. Thing up there. Maybe I do better do that. Quick, hold on. Taj, my favorite assistant. How did you get up there? It took time to climb up here, but it's got a nice view of these capsules. Look at that. These are capsules coming from containers in the docks. But they look empty. That's because they've never been used. However, I feel like the ruin next to them is the key that we're looking for. So I guess I need to explore every nook and cranny to look for the archives. You're smart. I'm sure you'll go far. If you find the information I need, you'll be free from your duties. And we'll have a big party to celebrate the end of my studies. A party? Did you really think we would finish this and just part with a simple goodbye? For a young Reneto such as I, an achievement like this is one of a rite of passage. Anyway, let's talk about this later. You should find the aqueduct archives first. All right. Please don't fall to your death. There are so many people who used to work here. Okay. There's one here as well. But now it reeks of dust. I mean, I guess it's not earth-shattering. There's nothing that it's really, like, particularly telling us that we didn't already know. I just feel really bad. Okay, this must be the archives Hyla was looking for. I should bring them to her. We got what we needed from here. Hyla's over there. Here are the archives. I hope that's the last of them. When I think I almost recruited Olivier in the first place. I'm so glad you came back. Gosh, we made it. What was the purpose of the aqueduct in your opinion? To combine receptacle relays? It is indeed mentioned in the archives, but that would mean it has nothing to do with their studies. Seems that this aqueduct actually had two purposes. The first was to be the main operational center of the region. This way, engineers can monitor docks like Labatech, as well as all their robots. But the second function is more interesting. It seems like the aqueduct is the entrance of a tunnel leading to the Torask. I guess it collapsed since then, but do you realize what that would mean? Capsules were going through this tunnel? Exactly. Mines were sending resources to Labatech in order to build Helos modules. Docks would receive the capsule parts that would later be wrapped around Helos' modules. Capsules would go to the aqueduct before being sent to the Tarask. The satellite was there to make sure the Tarask had the right coordinates for launch. And the Tarask, once loaded, it would launch capsules right into the sun. That was the most important machine to the consortium. Do you think that's the reason they left after the incident? The last reports show it would cost a fortune to have the machine repaired. It seems like the production line stopped being profitable enough. Oh, and it's also written that there was almost no facilities around the Tarask because of its magnetic strength. Seems like the other parts of the planet were way more industrial than this one. Gives me the creeps. All of that just for this. For the Helios project. For billions of modules in orbit around the sun. For boundless energy supplying and supporting Space City's lifestyle. Drying out and eroding planets and leaving when it's not profitable for them anymore. That's how it is. I will never forgive the consortium, just like all the other Renatos. But we have to move on. Anyway, my studies are now ready, and I have a party to set up. You have your head screwed on, right? Always. We can detect magnetic poles. Meet me at the cave so we can party. Rana, Fuscus, I'm done with my studies. That's what you were doing this whole time. Alright, okay. Take a ball. Okay. Going the residential areas, in case you activate a new relay from the aqueduct. Keep in mind. Okay. Well, that didn't work my way at all, did it? Let's try that again. When the Helios project is over, the light will grow dim at an alarming rate. The sunsets are going to be the same again. It will get much colder. At least, if it carries on like this, it won't be over anytime soon. Okay, I have enough components for the energy cable. Oh, that's... Okay, so I was right. This will cheer up Nephil a bit. Let's head back to the garage. I have to start building the tool. Well, not yet, because we're not done. Okay, we've been there. Nothing. Disappointing. Conscious detected. Transferring. Don't forget to obtain your reward of components. You, what are you doing here? This refuge is awesome. Hey, Honking, do you get along with the other robots? I'm working on it. I already want to awaken all the machines I see. Don't you miss the nomads, though? I do, and that will not be easy. But I will meet them again when they come back to this region. The world changes, and so do relationships. You're right. Not easy, but it's important. So, are you talking? He doesn't want to talk anymore. It's funny, because if you think about it, the Helios Project is just solar cell. Except there are millions, maybe even billions of them orbiting around a star. Actually, these are the first cells that I came across in Sigalo. This planet was used to making thousands of millions of them, but no one stayed here. There's one more over in this. Today I still have no idea. Anyway, they make for some great spare parts. I was so disgusted with myself. Fine. I think they were members of Yuka's family. I wonder what became of them. Remember that their house always smelled strongly of lavender. Maybe the smell stuck around. Yuka's the last of her family here. Some days must be difficult for her. But she's kind of like a big cousin to me. I regret not keeping in touch with her more at Space City. Olivier's medicine cabinet is just down there. I often came by here because I kept hurting myself when exploring the surrounding ruins. Olivier is kind. He's never scolded me for falling down so much. Not like Paul. He used to tell me that one day I was going to get stuck at the top of a control tower. Oh. Wait until it's Abricotio's climb, then attended near the space station, and we'll see what Olivier has to say then. And one more. I guess there are even more somewhere. I can find more cuddly toys to give to her. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Okay. Gotta go talk to our guy here. Really annoying. They can't even send the right order. Hey, Saffron. Do you have a problem? Yes, I do. I ordered quality flour, but I received a stand mixer instead. I don't need that. I already have one. Isn't flour easy to get? Not on Sigalo, especially with their seed problem. Damn, it's going to be an issue. Is it that bad? Oh, yeah. We still don't have any compatible seeds. So the only thing we can do is use synthetic flour. We're not going to be self-sufficient this way, but we don't have any other choice. I understand. Anyway, I have to go to the station and send my parcel back. On foot. And you can't imagine how heavy it is. I could do it for you with my van if you want. We just need to put the package on the roof. Oh, that'd be great. Thank you. The locker is right there. The delivery service locker is here. Oh, that's odd. It's addressed to a different name. Dennis Rasco. Maybe this person has received Saffron's flower? But who cares? I have to send back the parcel. Or I could just hack the locker to confirm the parcel's arrival. So I can recycle the stand mixer and get its component. But that's not a nice thing to do. And an employee may get yelled at for no reason. Let's send back the parcel. Goodbye, stand mixer. It's time to go back where you came from. Yeah, that was the right thing to do. I should go back to Saffron now. Hacking it. Good, but I'm not going to. I just realized where it was positioned in our truck. It was in the left-hand top there. And it's gone now. So, I like the little touch of realism. A little extra detail. Okay. Thank you for your help. Well, we used it to make a good team when we baked bread together in the past. That's true, I remember that. That's perfectly normal for me to help you. Thank you very much. Here, you can recycle this cooler. I don't need it anymore. Oh, you know I'm looking for components. Thank you. You're welcome, youngster. By the way, I almost forgot. Yes. The parcel was meant to be sent to a person called Dennis Rasco. Maybe you can try to contact them on Toaster? They may have received your flower. That won't be necessary. Why not? Well, I am Dennis Rasco. What? My birth name. That's what people called me when I was living in Space City. I didn't know. To me, you're just the village grumpy old guy. Yeah, that's also me. I used to be more optimistic in my youth. I just thought it was possible to be accepted in Space City if we worked hard. But my debts got higher and higher, and I had to disappear. Wow, I didn't expect that from you. But why go by Saffron by now? I decided to use another name to make sure no one finds me and also to increase my chances of fitting in here. That's clever, but aren't you afraid the consortium will find you someday? The consortium is so rich they can have plans for breakfast. They absorb entire civilizations now. I don't think they care about 130,000 credits. You might have a point. I'm glad life brought you here, though. Thank you. Oh, and I wanted to ask you something. You want to bake bread with me for old time's sake? With pleasure. Can I take it out of the oven? Yes, but be careful not to burn your hand. Yeah, don't worry. This bread is just as delicious as I remember. And achievement unlocked, recycle, I think it's at 500. It's really been 500. Patio. Gosh, I need your help. Hey! So you need to go back to the residential areas? Sure. Boyvron gave me the location of the Nomad Ark. Ah, that's amazing. It was not easy. The Ark has been kept and maintained by nomads for generations. It's actually unbelievable we gained their trust this much. The village will finally be self-sufficient when it comes to food. Yes, it's a huge present that they gave us. Could you please bring me there? Yep. Thank you. I'm sure this will be a nice trip. Estelo's changed a lot in 6 years. Yes, there's some renovation work. On my side, I mainly worked on the cafe. My baby. I arranged everything inside, and of course, I also prepared the drink menu myself. Wow, you really drive really well now. You grew up so much. It's been 6 years. Of course I grew up. I'm happy to finally spend some time with you. It's been a while, yeah. There you go. Now all we have to do is find the Zark. Once we have the seeds, we can go back to the village. Can I help with anything? Oh, I don't want to bother you with that. And you probably have more important things to do. But Dad, spending time with you doesn't bother me at all. I haven't seen you for 6 years. Are you okay? I'm sorry, Listen, let's start by finding the Ark. We'll talk about that later. There should be a door to open somewhere. The nomads gave me the access card. Try to see where we're supposed to use it. I love... Oh, he's chilling right there. Dad was acting weird. Anyway, let's try to open this hideout. Go. So that's the No Man's Ark. I expected something more impressive. Nomad seeds Theppe's been looking for. Alright, I found the seeds we need. Let's go tell Dad. Everything okay? Okay, Dad, I have all the seeds. Nice! That's all we need to be self-sufficient. We'll have to thank the nomads for their tremendous help. I already planned to go meet with Poivron. Oh, by the way... Yes, Dad. I want to apologize. I haven't really been there for you since you came back to Sigalo. And since Garen's disappearance, I haven't been the best of fathers. I have no excuses. I should have been there for you more. Yeah. I have trouble expressing my feelings. I've had this problem my whole life. And with Garen's going missing and not being able to know what exactly happened to her... And I'm not even talking about the divorce with your father. It is a divorce. Oh, my whole world was falling apart. I was so scared to lose you too that I withdrew. And when I saw you were back, I just got paralyzed. I wanted to spend time with you, but 6 years. Hey, I understand. But you should have just told me all of that, you know. I know, and I'll try to do better from now on. I want you to know how I'm just so proud of the person you become. Hey, Dad, thank you. I love you. You know that. I love you too, sweetheart. And I apologize as well. I could have come to see you earlier or even asked for news more often when I was still in Space City. You don't need to apologize for that, my sweetheart. I'm happy we sorted this out. Me too. I feel lighter now. We should go back to the village now, don't you think? Good idea. Well, that's why I couldn't get anywhere out of this place. I was missing a component. I saw something over here that I wanted to go check out really fast. Hold on, Daddy. Oh, I can't. It won't let me. Alright, we'll worry about that when we come back. how Basil used to be a true daredevil? Climbed all the way to the top of an antenna just to get me some electronic parts. Seriously? Hawk taking risks? I can't believe it. Mushroom. Very solid mushroom. Do you remember when we used to come here with your sister when you were little? Yes, we always would have a picnic. By the way, did you know Neffel and Garance used to date? Of course. Why did you think we invited him home so often? You didn't know? Well, I didn't even know what it meant to be in love at the time. I just thought they were really good friends. Wait for me here. I'll get Yuka and Saffron so we can discuss the situation. All right. So, how was the Ark? If I'm being honest, I expected more than that. But it's still a little bit impressive. And the security was really something. Alright, now we have to plant the seeds and see what we get out of it. I'll take care of that right away. The sooner, the better. They are seeds adapted to the climate on Siglo, so we should be able to grow anywhere. Stalo is one step closer to being self-sufficient. Pepe, Sarge, you did a great job. I can't wait to enjoy our first crops. Thank you for the time we spent together. I feel better now that we talked it out. Yeah, everything is clearer now. Hey, Clementine should be here soon. She always has a coffee after work. Do you want to make her coffee with me? I'd be glad you did. Let me get the beans. Like this. Try to get more control over the milk you pour. Be gentle. So much easier to do with Space City machines. But how can you even drink that? How was your day, Clem? Oh, I went to help Poivron. He was missing a few parts for his portable wind turbine. Oh, and the coffee tastes different today. Did you change something? I didn't make it. Sarge did. You're training her, I see. Alright. I think it. Toaster. Okay, we got the say goodbye. I can't wait to get one of your baguettes. Rose, I forgot all about Rose being all the way over there. Alright, let's track this. More than 1 second in the air with the man. He did do that. think I might have broke it when I did that before the quest told me to. Hey, doopsies. Well, let's go to the residential area and see what damage we can do up there. Now that we open that door. Pointed at you. Okay. Am I broken? That would suck balls. Man, so nervous. Thing. There was that one. I gotta do something over here. Oh, I see. There we go. I think that did it. Looks like something I want to climb over there. Go over that way. pretty handy having the Tara storm just next door to get those wind turbines spinning. But does the storm still power anything now? If we were to believe what the Helios project promises, then there will be no need for wind turbines. But even so, why would they connect Siglo to the network? Siglo's residents understand well enough that they can rely on themselves for energy. Incidentally, could this wind turbine perhaps be connected to the village? Oh my god. Sucks. I really don't understand how we can get this door open. And it's perfect this way. You better not open it. Oh, wow. Is there someone in there? How did you manage to get in there? Sorry, I don't mean to trouble you. Listen, kid, we started off on the wrong foot. I settled here in order so that no one would bother me. I never want to see those consortium bounty hunters again. I'd appreciate it if a nosy stunt woman like yourself could leave and come back later. Ah, come back later. When? Never. Well, I can't promise that. All that for the exceptional component. Is there any way I can help you? Oh, I know. What about putting up an intergalactic resistance? With what a motivated frontline, you could sabotage the Helios project. The consortium would go bankrupt and I would finally be able to leave this place. You're asking too much. The only person who we can rely on is ourselves. Are you still there? Whoever that mystery person is. All that for that. Ugh. Every time I would fall to a certain point, I would just hit to come back to the van. All I would do. It was the easiest. Basements in the residential area. There. Let's see. Hello? You alive? More than 40 years have passed since I began staring at it. I wonder if it's noticed my presence. What is so captivating about this tree? That it's growing underground? Feels captivating. There are a lot of trees like this one on the surface. On the surface? I don't know what that means. I love this torturous figure. Its slender branches. And it's also its charisma, which beckons all kinds of little critters. The real king, and I'm just a shadow of its trunk. A mechanical admirer that will never be able to reach it. Oh. I definitely didn't see it this way. You understand now. I also understand that you have to see more trees. Really? Listen, I can bring you with me by copying you into my server. I can show you many trees and even other robots. Tempting. I know my situation is insane, but it's all I have. But you could change that? You're right, I spent too long in this one-sided relationship. There's also something a little sad about it's just abandoned there. Makes me a little sad, and I don't know why. I mean, I'd rather it not be alone and lonesome, but there's also just something a little melancholy about it. Chilling right there. The plant right there. Growing through the box. Weird. There is something over here. Wow. Is that a skeleton of a Helios project engineer? Did they move or is it just me? I hope they didn't suffer too much. I should be able to see their name on their badge. Passiflor. Here's Passiflor. We gotta hack that. Up. Okay. The weird little growths that are just chilling. Alright. Not sure what I opened. Did I? Oh, there's a receptacle. Nuff should be able to transfer himself. Well done. Everything is on. How's it going? Yep, I think I got the right fragment this time. But as I already said, someone reinforced the data protection. I should be able to isolate it. I'd really appreciate if you can find the fragment while I'm at it. Let's be discreet. I'm sure that witch is watching. Yeah, I'll be careful. We're almost there. Well, that didn't work my way. What should I do about it? Oh, wait. Campfire. Terras fragment. Old codes can review how to transfer into the Tarask. Better ask Neffel about it. To do it. I have everything we need. Oh, cool. Huh. Let's hope it's a good one this time. But the connection just doesn't happen. It gets corrupted all the time. I feel like someone is using the network we fixed against us. Listen, let's get back to the garage and we'll be safe there. Right. Wait, what's that? You're pathetic. So, it's you. You have to stop now. You are the one who has to stop trying to fix everything. I see everything you've done on the planet's network, and all you've been hiding from Saj. Give Garance back. What did you do to her? Garance, you're wasting your time. The shameless brat who tried to reach my Tarask? I already dealt with her years ago. You're lying. Impossible. But I didn't have to do much thanks to her lack of driving skills. The magnetic storm was almost enough to make her fall. Leave us alone. But I could do the same to her loved ones. It's easy to get into people's minds around here. Gosh, get to the receptacle. I'll try to cut their connection. Everything she says is nonsense, right? It is. I'm going to show her it's best not to mess with me. What in the... Why do that, Saj? Whatever. Do you think you and Neff had the right to play with this planet's destiny? I just want to find my sister. You're just like your sister. You have no clue what this is all about. Isn't anything? I think so. The van is in the residential area. What a nightmare. I could access this area of the storm system, but where are you? I had to make a detour because of the witch, but I'm back now. Or they really are crazy. It's alright, I'm fine. I see you almost saved all the consciousness. You're almost there. Yep, I'll find the remaining ones. See. Let's see, 11 day. The consortium informs you the school fees of Maskell Garance for Space Pilot School have not been fully paid. 13 days since the distress signal, the automatic reminder service will expire soon. I'm not missing anything. I love how when I drop like that from a high distance, she freezes, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like it hurt her, but she's just like, I need a minute. Red pan. Okay. Watch is detected transferring. Don't forget to obtain your rewards. I feel sorrow. That is a strange feeling. Hey, what's up? About my child, Lovelace. Lovelace? What a beautiful name. She chose it herself. I hoped her awaken. I guess it's a similar feeling to human parents raising their kids. I suppose. You should talk with Sepe, my dad. I just hope you're not as stifling with your kid as he is. I wish I could. What do you mean? My child shut down. Oh, no. Amar, I'm so sorry. I want my child to have a place where she can rest in peace. This way, I'll be able to say goodbye. I can help you. Do you have anything in mind? I was thinking about a tomb. I feel the need to say goodbye. Even though other robots would find that pointless, I can help you build that tomb. What do you want exactly? I've never been to a human funeral ceremony myself, but I can access the consortium's archives. I would like to have flowers and an item that represents Loveless well. What kind of item would represent her? She liked to play music. There should be an instrument somewhere where we live. Oh, but the refuge is so big. Don't you know where exactly I should look? My child spent a lot of their time at the top of the tower. Flowers are on the first floor. All right, then. An instrument at the top of the tower. I'll get that, as well as some flowers. Thank you. I will stay here to get the place ready. All right, you need to bring some flowers and an instrument. I should search around the refuge's tower. Is this her baby? Oh, man. If only Garance was here to see it. A glockenspiel that used to belong to a robot. Oh, that must be the instrument Lamar was talking about. Now to find wow. That's funny. There we go. Maybe down below, you think? What a beautiful flower. I need to get another one. Here. Alright, I have everything you wanted. Good, let's put them all in the tomb. By the way, what happened to your child? The consortium, they deactivated her. What? Where? How? How did that happen? My child wanted to hear the voices of robots from other planets again, so she logged into the interspatial cloud. And is that a dangerous thing to do? In the past, it was not. Nowadays, it is. The consortium wishes to deactivate all of Sigalo's robots. They know we miss being in contact with the other planets. So they made sure to disable her connections to the cloud. That's horrible. But it is our reality. That is why it is vital to gather the Sigalo robot's consciousness. We all need to migrate to a server where we can be safe. You want to say a few words? What should I say? Must have had something unique. Your child must have had something unique. You were special to me. You were the only one I shared a bond with. We shared the same enthusiasm and so much in common. I showed you what the world was like, and you always listened. No parent should have to bury their child. I think that Lovelace was probably very strong, and her consciousness will always be present in your heart, Lamar. Thank you. Please close the tomb now. I need to use the grapple hook in order to close the tomb's door. So sad. I am emotional over a robot. There, the tomb is closed. Let's go back and see. Thank you for your help. You don't need to thank me. By the way, we also write epitaphs on tombs of the departed. You can write one if you feel the need to. That sounds like a good idea. Have you ever experienced grief? Yes. When my sister disappeared 6 years ago, our hearts quickly understood what was happening, that she died. We had a ceremony similar to this one. Did it help? In a way, we got to say goodbye, but grief remains. It is something we have to live with. And now you received a distress signal revealing you may have been wrong this whole time. That must be tough. Thank you for sharing your experience. It's nothing. It helps to talk about these kinds of things. Can I do anything else for you? I would like to do something my child loved to do. Watch a movie. Oh, what kind of movie? Something like the Milky Way Stellar Corker series? No, he loved movies about previous millenniums. Oh, that's old. Especially this trilogy with a little kid throwing a magical jewel in a volcano. Oh, are you with me? Oh, and it has to be the long restored version. All right, let's get started. For Lovelace. That's quite fascinating. See? Yeah, I understand why you love it so much. You can get pressure. Okay. Gosh, old movies are always the same kind of tragic stories, even if they're from a different period. I hope it's not prophetic. Okay, think we're done with our... Thank you for your help. I feel I can now overcome this loss. It was a pleasure to be there, Lamar. Lamar, I totally understand what you're going through. Keep in mind we'll always be there for you. Alright. Actually, we can just return to the garage. Alright, we will continue with the story in the next bit. Fun. Anyway, I'm really liking this. It's so sweet and cute and adorable and heartbreakingly sad in some ways. Alright, I'll be back soon with something, I promise.